right, if you're ready, we're gonna take the chimps and we'll walk right in. A chimp birthday party, yep, it's exactly what it sounds like. We're gonna have chimpanzees playing around, and if you get too close, they'll tear your finger off. Well, I mean, I think when we first got there, everyone was pretty skeptical about somebody new coming in, and I had this guy I used to work with, Alan, and asked him if he wanted to come on and be my handyman.
When I first got to the zoo, I didn't really know anything about the zoo. I don't think I've even ever been to one.
Joe Exotic has just mailed off this form announcing his plan to run for president.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, people of America. Kids. Hello, people of America. Joe Exotic for the people of America. How is that? Yeah. I ain't changing the way I dress. I refuse to wear a suit. I'm broke as shit. I owe money to some in Florida. And this is all paid for by Joe Exotic, Speaks for America.
I was Joe's campaign manager for a year and a half. It was the worst experience of my life.
I'm as gay as a $3 bill.
You know, I was a manager at Walmart, and I worked in the ammo section. I already knew he was batshit crazy. Well, and I had to tell him that the park's not gonna fund your campaign, and you gotta get back to focus on the animals. Joe turned into a little started griping and moaning and harping on Alan.
Goldilocks, little.
Joe was, he was really controlling, you know. He didn't care who he hurt. John and Travis were both 19 when they met Joe, and I mean, the one thing that a 19-year-old guy wants to do is like party, live it up, you know, have fun. Yeah, I mean, he bought me guns, he bought me trucks. Yeah, it was pretty cool. There are people that will take what you need, and in Travis's case, it was meth. And they'll give you that in return for like sexual favors, and that was his relationship between Joe and Travis. We got hooked up with this guy, James Garrison, I knew, because he ran a bunch of strip clubs. Travis would tell us all the time he wanted to come to the strip club with us. I mean, he told me with his own mouth he wasn't gay.
I told Joe at least 3 times. You know, Travis is not gay. I mean, he was banging every girl at the park. And then I found out later that John Finlay wasn't gay either, and he was sleeping with the girl at the front desk. He'd come out and say, I'm leaving and we're getting married. All through school, I was dating girls. I mean, kindergarten on, I had girlfriends. The saving grace in that situation was Joe still had Travis. He doesn't listen to me. He doesn't give a about me. He's trying to make me blow my top. Travis came into the office and he was complaining that he couldn't leave, he couldn't get a job, and frankly that there wasn't enough pot. Travis, he would point a gun at people. He would wake you up with a gun pointed at your head, and I know that because he'd done that to me. That's what he did that day in that office. He came in and he was like, freeze motherfucker, because, you know, that's just what he did. And I said, dude, you can't point a gun at me because we talked about that before, and he knows not to point a gun at me. And he said, dude, it's a Ruger. It's not gonna fire without a clip, and it doesn't have a clip in it. I was sitting in the chair looking at him when he put the gun to his head. It's not like in the movies, you know. I knew the second he pulled the trigger, he was dead. We're gonna try to make this not a day of mourning, but a day of celebration. And it didn't matter how stupid he had to get, or if I was sitting there concentrating as hard as I could on a computer to write a letter to a senator or a congressman or something else, he'd come and rub them balls right up in my face. Everybody that works here knows exactly what I'm talking about, because you've seen his balls. They were like little golden nuggets to that boy. This old town where I wanna be here, and I'm gonna be here. Put your hands together. And I moved up here, I took a chance here to find.
Travis died. He didn't give a fuck about the campaign, about the animals, nothing. All he cared about was finding another partner.
Well, I gotta get them curls out, because that's my sex appeal. Well, I met Dylan in the chat room. Took me a couple days to convince him to go to dinner with me, and then he never went home.
You know, Joe just has this energy about him, and when he proposed, I said yes right away without even thinking about it. When he found Dylan, he started to bounce back. His governor campaign, I think that's where he like lost his path. Joe's going down. Joe's going down. Sorry, that was a federal agent. Yeah.